Now where are we?
St John's.
St John's Church in Burslem. It's been ages since I've done a video, and we are obviously in this coronavirus. We're in lockdown. I was christened here as a child, and my parents had me christened here when I could actually walk down the aisle, I believe. And this, obviously the keep is very old. I think it's a Norman keep. Very old church. The back isn't, but the front of the church is very old. And this is a very famous church because of the witch, alleged witch, Molly Leigh. The Reverend Parsons didn't like her, and he had the grave put the opposite way to all the other graves, because when you look at the graves around, when we're buried, when we rise again on the last day.
Can you remember when we went out and we saw them in children's?
Yeah, well, all the graves are set the same way, so that on the last day we rise up to face Christ and the vicars face us. But this grave here is the wrong way round, and the reason it's the wrong way round is that the parson had her dug back up because she had a pet crow, and he had the crow put in the grave while the crow was alive, and had her buried the wrong way to all the other graves in the graveyard. In fact, any other graves I've ever seen. And this is the grave of Molly Leigh. My dad says when they were a kid, you used to have to stand on it and sing Molly Leigh, or something like that. And it scared him. It actually made him climb down. So yeah, it's a very old church, be an old churchyard. And obviously we're social distancing at the moment, so we're only going places where there aren't anybody. But yeah, quite ornate. 1722 there on that one. I don't like walking on people's graves. 1722.
Is that Molly Leigh? That's John Adams, isn't it?
This is John Adams of Birch. It'd be Birch's Head. See the S? How it's spelt different, because the English is a lot older. 1722. 26 years old. 1722. It's almost 300 years ago.
Someone's grave.
These would have been put flat because obviously when they were upright they'd have perhaps been a bit dangerous. See, this is Adams as well, so it must be related to him, Luke. 1752, aged 85. So that's John Adams. But that's John Adams. It must have been Faithful, F-A-I-D, of the son of the late John Adams. So that must be the father.
That must be the
son. John Broom. So yeah, we've come out to... We haven't done a video in ages, so as you can see, beard's gone, head shaved, beard's gone, in order to keep things clean and easier, making sure personal hygiene during this thing. We've walked past it. It's down here.
What?
Is this it?
Never said.
I did. I did. This is Molly Leigh's grave here. Look, it's facing the wrong way. There's no encryption. She's underneath the ground. She's not in that block, but she's under the ground.
Can you believe the ice cream? Somebody said, instead of the ice cream, they should be bringing milk and bread.
Should do. So you can't see in.
How do you know
she's
it's
not
Molly?
in there.
How do you know it's Molly Leigh?
It is.
How is it cracked? Why is it cracked?
It's that old. It's over 300 years old.
Did Jeremy get in that?
No, this is a sarcophagus then.
Can I get it? I'm gonna do it.
No, don't. It's disrespectful.
Oh. But people lie in it sometimes.
Yeah, so the head would have been there.
Ooh,
and the feet. So yeah, we've come to this, and then what we're going to do now, she had a cottage just up from where Port Vale football ground is now, and we're going to drive to where her cottage was. So yeah, I felt rough for the last few weeks, cold symptoms.
They look new.
They probably are reasonably new, yeah. And been really busy with work and one thing or the other, so I haven't done a video since I was up the Roaches. So 18, wow, it's not that, it's 1824.
Mary's daughter.
200 years old. So these are related. Mary, daughter of Thomas and Sarah Round. This tomb was erected in 1895 by Samuel Brown in affectionate remembrance of those names are inscribed below. Don't know what that is. There's nobody inscribed below.
Is someone underneath? Oh, I don't like it.
So yeah, St John's Church. I'll get some more details and put them up. We'll just put a quick video together. So as I say, when I was 50 years ago or whatever, I was christened. My parents lived near here. Yeah, it's a plaque of remembrance to the fallen. Over there, they are bottle kilns, or the remains of them. The potteries, they're small ones. Obviously that's what Stoke-on-Trent was famous for. And over here, Burslem. Church has been in this location from the 12th century. The oldest church building used in its original form in Stoke-on-Trent. The stone tower is thought to be Tudor in the 1530s.
What does Molly Moo look like?
There you go, Molly Leigh's grave. See? And that's her original cottage.
Can we go to that?
Yeah. Unmarked tabletop tomb set at right angles to the other memorials marks the grave of Molly Leigh, fabled witch of Burslem, who died in 1748. So, yeah, there you go. Let's go find out where it was. Back to the gadget car. Go, go, go. Well, that was weird. I just got out with my camera and it was coming up cord error. We've come to Cotterell Grove. This is where my nan was. I used to come down here on my motorbike and it was just around the corner there. And down here used to be the Grange, because we used to play down here as a kid at the back of my nan's bungalow. But I just pulled up and my camera come up with cord error. Bit spooky really. I haven't been up here in years. My nan's old bungalow's got solar panels on the roof now. Yeah, Cotterell Grove. I vaguely remember her living up the road before they knocked the terrace down. And she was in a little terraced house and she had a dog called Griff. And I remember with me cousin Tracy and Jason, and we used to come out the back here and we used to have this was all the dirt bank, and we used to have a go-kart, proper soapbox go-kart. Sure this was part of the Grange. But yeah, this was my nan's bungalow here. Got solar panels on now. The one that the cat's climbing up on. Number 53. That was my nan's. My nan's little bungalow. Yeah, because this is all the Grange here. How mad is that? Daffodils are out. Yeah, I'm sure this was my nan's, number 53. Used to come down the path and go in. She'd always be in the kitchen. Yeah, number 53, Cotterell Grove. Mad. So, obviously the world's gone to pot since my last video. Terrible what's going on. We've all got to stay safe. We're obviously trying to isolate as much as possible as a family, even though I work in logistics, so I have to go work, and the firm I work for does deliver medical goods and food and other things that people need, and there's a lot more people ordering stuff now online, so we're really busy. I book tomorrow night off, and I'm hoping they don't bring me in. We've got people isolating, but there's been no confirmed cases. We've just had the first death in Stoke-on-Trent from this COVID-19. I don't think people are doing enough. I've got to go work with, 400 people or whatever, and I've just got to be careful because I'm 52 and I'm in good health, but anybody can get it, anybody can die from it. So it's worrying times, but we've just got to keep it together. Right, we're going to have a drive home now. Lily got a bit nervous. She thinks Molly's been following us. Right, catching a bit. Right, we've had a drive out. First time we've been out in ages. I should have done some wallpapering today because I've got like an area that I'm trying to turn into my YouTube studio, so we're going to be doing lots of reviews. No video since last time I was up at the Roaches. Obviously schools have closed now, world's coming to a grinding halt, but we've just got to stick together. Remember, social distancing. Sorry for the delay between the videos, but we will be putting more. Thank you very much for all the new subscribers, obviously really appreciate it, and all of you that are watching, please stay safe. This is a very serious time, and we've got to look after each other. So until next time, stay coronavirus free, and we'll see you soon.
Stay safe. Bye, guys.
Bye.